4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Love and Celebrity. Today we're diving deep into the phenomenon that is Taylor Swift. From a small-town girl with a guitar to a global superstar rewriting the music industry's rules, Taylor's story is packed with talent, heartbreak, and jaw-dropping power moves. She's fought for her music, her legacy, and her fans in ways that have changed the game forever. Why is she re-recording her albums? Who tried to take her art? And how did she become the most powerful woman in music? Hit that subscribe button to join the Love and Celebrity community for more epic celebrity stories. Let's go back to 2004. A 14-year-old Taylor Swift moves to Nashville, Tennessee, with stars in her eyes and songs in her heart. She signs with Big Machine Records, a scrappy label that sees her potential. In 2006, her debut album Taylor Swift hits the scene with tracks like Tim McGraw and Teardrops on My Guitar, making her a country music darling.
Gone, but when you think Tim McGraw, I hope you think my favorite song. He's a reason for the teardrops on my guitar.
By 2008, Fearless launches her into the stratosphere. Love Story and You Belong With Me dominate radio, crossing over from country to pop. At 20, she becomes the youngest artist to win a Grammy for Album of the Year. But here's the catch. Taylor doesn't own her master recordings. Big Machine does. It's a standard deal for young artists, but it's a ticking time bomb. Stay tuned, because this decision sets the stage for drama. Taylor's gift is her songwriting. She turns diary entries into anthems about love, heartbreak, and growing up. Her third album, Speak Now, is entirely self-written, a bold move at 20. Songs like Back to December, rumoured to be about Taylor Lautner, show her vulnerability. By 2012, Red blends country pop and rock, with All Too Well becoming a fan favourite masterpiece. Yes, we're talking about That Scarf, allegedly left at Jake Gyllenhaal's place. Her ability to craft relatable stories makes her a voice for a generation, but behind the scenes her success is making Big Machine rich, and her masters are a goldmine. What happens when that goldmine gets sold? By 2014, Taylor's ready to shake off her country roots. 1989 is her pop reinvention, and it's a cultural earthquake. Shake It Off and Blank Space rule the charts, and she's no longer just a star. She's a global icon. She moves to New York, chops her hair, and builds a squad with Selena Gomez and Carly Kloss. But fame comes with a price. Tabloids obsess over her dating life, painting her as a serial dater. Taylor claps back, poking fun at the narrative in her Blank Space video. She's in control, or so it seems. Behind closed doors, her contract with Big Machine is a chain. In 2018, she signs with Republic Records for creative freedom and ownership of her new work. But her old masters, still trapped with Big Machine, the storm's brewing. Then, in 2019, the bomb drops. Scooter Braun's company, Ithaca Holdings, buys Big Machine for $300 million, including Taylor's masters for her first 6 albums, Taylor Swift, Fearless, Speak Now, Red, 1989, and Reputation. Taylor says she wasn't given a fair chance to buy them herself. She calls it her worst-case scenario, accusing Braun of bullying her, citing past drama like Kanye West's 2009 VMA stunt and Kim Kardashian's leaked phone call. The internet splits. Taylor Swift is a snake trends, but so does We Stand With Taylor. Swifties rally and Taylor's not backing down. What's her next move? It's a game changer you won't believe. Taylor Swift doesn't just fight. She strategizes. In 2020, she announces she's re-recording her first 6 albums to create Taylor's version editions, which she'll own. It's a brilliant middle finger to the industry, designed to devalue the original masters now owned by Braun's company. In April 2021, Fearless, Taylor's version, drops, packed with vault tracks like You All Over Me. Fans eat it up, streaming it over the originals. Then in November, Red, Taylor's version, arrives with the 10-minute All Too Well, stealing the show. Starring Sadie Sink and Dylan O'Brien in a short film directed by Taylor, it tops the Billboard Hot 100, the longest song ever to do so. Swifties lose it over Easter eggs, like the scarf and a 1989 model car. What's she planning next? The re-recordings are a triumph. Fearless, Taylor's version, hits #1, making Taylor the second artist after Dolly Parton to top the country charts with both original and re-recorded albums. Spoken, she's rewriting her legacy one song at a time. By 2023, Taylor drops Speak Now and 1989, each a massive hit. 1989, TV, scores the biggest sales week of her career, with Is It Over Now from The Vault becoming a fan obsession. Her re-recordings aren't just nostalgia, they're a power move. By owning these versions, she controls her art and profits, sidelining Braun's originals. Swifties stream tracks religiously, turning her old masters into relics. But it's not just about ownership. Taylor's re-recordings are more polished, with mature vocals and new vault tracks that add depth. Speak Now's When Emma Falls in Love sparks rumors about Emma Stone. Taylor's not just reclaiming her music, she's rewriting her story. But there's more to her empire. Keep watching. While re-recording, Taylor keeps creating. In 2019, Lover brings bubblegum pop with Cruel Summer, a belated hit. Her ability to evolve keeps her relevant. She's not stuck in one genre, she's mastered country, pop, and soon something unexpected. Her fans, the Swifties, are her secret weapon, decoding Easter eggs like detectives. From hidden messages in liner notes to cryptic Instagram posts, Taylor's built a fandom that's practically a cult, in the best way. Her re-recordings aren't just for her, they're for fans who want her to win. But what's driving this fight, and how deep does it go? In 2020, Taylor surprises everyone with Folklore and Evermore, indie folk albums that trade glitter for introspection. Collaborating with Aaron Dessner and Bon Iver, she crafts haunting tracks like Cardigan and Willow. Folklore wins her another Grammy, proving she's untouchable across genres. Critics call it her most mature work, with stories about fictional characters like Betty and James, though fans speculate about her own life. These albums show Taylor's not just a pop star, she's a storyteller. Her ability to pivot during a pandemic, when tours were impossible, kept her on top. But her influence isn't just musical. What's she doing outside the studio? Taylor's 2020 documentary Miss Americana pulls back the curtain. She opens up about her eating disorder, media scrutiny, and the master's dispute. It's raw and relatable, showing a woman reclaiming her voice. She endorses political candidates, breaking her apolitical stance, and sparks debates. Swifties amplify her message, making her the most streamed artist on Spotify, with over 100 billion streams. Her Easter eggs, hidden clues in videos, lyrics, and even jewelry, turn fans into sleuths. From 13 references to color-coded album hints, Taylor's created a universe where fans feel like co-conspirators. But there's a bigger battle at play. In 2022, Midnights arrives, a synth-pop ode to sleepless nights. Anti-Hero becomes her biggest hit, with its self-aware lyric, "It's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me."
It's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me.
The album breaks Spotify's single-day streaming record, and Taylor occupies the entire Billboard Hot 100 Top 10, a first in history. Her 2023 to 2024 Eras Tour, a 3-hour celebration of her career, grosses over $1 billion, the highest ever. Fans trade friendship bracelets inspired by You're on Your Own, Kid, creating a community like no other. But the tour's grueling schedule, 149 shows across 5 continents, shows her relentless drive. What's fueling this hustle? Taylor's not just performing, she's building an empire. Her tour film, Taylor Swift, The Eras Tour, becomes the highest-grossing concert film ever. She's a billionaire, per Forbes, with a net worth tied to her music, tours, and real estate. But her wealth isn't the story, it's her control. By owning her new masters and re-recording her old ones, she's ensuring her art stays hers. Her fight resonates with fans who see her as a role model, not just a celebrity. Swifties don't just stream, they defend her, flooding platforms with Taylor's version plays to drown out the originals. But the industry's watching closely. In 2024, the Tortured Poets department drops Taylor's 11th #1 album. Fortnight with Post Malone and I Can Do It with a Broken Heart dominate charts. The album's raw, confessional lyrics spark speculation about her breakup with Joe Alwyn and brief romance with Matty Healy. Fans dissect lines like, "You smoked, then ate 7 bars of chocolate" for clues. It's Taylor, at her most vulnerable, yet her most powerful, with 31 tracks exploring heartbreak and resilience. The album's black and white aesthetic and poetic title cement her as an artist who evolves with every era. But there's a deeper impact here. In 2022, Taylor receives an honorary doctorate from NYU and gives a commencement speech urging graduates to embrace their cringe and learn from failures. It's a nod to her own journey, surviving public feuds like with Kanye and Kim and media pylons. She's turned pain into art, from Dear John to Thank You Amy, a not-so-subtle jab at Kim Kardashian. Her resilience inspires artists like Olivia Rodrigo and Sabrina Carpenter, who credit her influence. Taylor's not just a star, she's a blueprint for owning your narrative. But what does her fight mean for the industry? Taylor's re-recording project is a revolution. It exposes how labels exploit young artists, keeping masters forever. Her success, chart-topping re-recordings and sold-out tours, shows artists can fight back. But not everyone has her clout. Smaller artists struggle to retain ownership, often signing away rights early on. Taylor's battle highlights a broken system, where corporations like Shamrock Holdings, tied to Disney, now own her original masters after Scooter Braun sold them. Will these firms respect her legacy, or turn her songs into ad jingles? It's a question we raised in our last Love and Celebrity video about music catalog sales. The stakes are high, and Taylor's leading the charge. Her fight has ripple effects. Artists like Def Leppard and Shakira have followed her lead, pursuing ownership of their work. The industry's old model, labels hoarding masters, is crumbling under scrutiny. Taylor's transparency about her struggle, from Miss Americana to public statements, sparks conversations about fairness. She's not just reclaiming her music, she's empowering others to demand better deals. But the corporations buying catalogs, like Hypnosis and Vivendi, aren't slowing down. They're spending billions, betting on long-term profits from streaming and licensing. What does this mean for music's future? Taylor's fans are her superpower. Swifties aren't just listeners, they're a movement. They decode Easter eggs like secret agents, spotting clues in music videos, outfits, even nail polish colors. From Lavender Haze hinting at midnight to a clock set to 2 o'clock teasing Speak Now, Taylor's turned fandom into a game. Her engagement, liking fan theories on Tumblr, crashing their weddings, builds loyalty. Swifties stream tracks to bury the originals, ensuring her victory. With over 100 billion Spotify streams, she's the platform's most streamed artist. But 2 albums remain: Reputation, Taylor's version, and Taylor Swift. What's coming next? Taylor's Easter eggs keep fans buzzing. A recent Instagram post with a typewriter emoji fueled Reputation TV speculation. Swifties are already decoding potential vault tracks, like a rumored Kanye diss. Her ability to keep fans invested is unmatched. Every album drop feels like a global holiday. She's not just an artist, she's a cultural force, shaping how music, fandom, and ownership intersect. Her influence extends to fashion, with her cardigans and red scarves inspiring trends. But the final chapter of her re-recording saga is still unwritten, and the industry's watching. Taylor Swift's journey is a masterclass in talent, grit, and strategy. From a Nashville teen to a billionaire trailblazer, she's redefined what it means to own your art and your story. Her re-recordings aren't just albums, they're a rebellion against an industry that tried to control her. She's empowered fans, inspired artists, and changed the game.
So we're gonna go do that now to a completely empty arena. Tomorrow, things will look a lot different.
What's next for Taylor? Only she knows. But Swifties will be ready with their magnifying glasses. If you loved this dive into Taylor Swift's world, hit that subscribe button and join the love and celebrity community. Drop a comment, and we'll see you next time on Love and Celebrity.